Goran in Serbia, and I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but G-O-R-A-N, Goran. Hey Paul, Goran from Serbia here. I notice in your videos that the IRS-V is almost touching the ceiling. Indeed it is. Did you make it like that on purpose? Would you have an even better sound if there were more space above that amazing speaker? Thanks. Well, first off, Goran, I didn't make the IRS-Vs. These happen to be made by Infinity loudspeakers, and they are 7.5 feet tall. Now this ceiling, this is in our sales customer service area upstairs, and the ceiling isn't much taller. They were designed to go into a minimum of an 8-foot ceiling. When we put them into our listening room, because these used to be our amazing reference, we had a 10-foot ceiling, and yes, they are a little better, and we don't really play them in here, okay? The days of this speaker are pretty much over, as we've bested them in many respects, in the respects that are most important to us: imaging, tonal balance, depth, all of that stuff, just musicality. We can do better, and we do better with the Aspen series. Now, and people ask me, and they said, really? You're telling me that this speaker with all these drivers isn't as good as your Aspen speakers? And it's true. They aren't. I would never have taken these out as our reference, because they're important as a reference. Well, our reference is important. Now, I will say, and let's be clear, that this system, when you play something like the 1812 Overture, or you put on a big Mahler piece, there's nothing like the IRS-V for the giant, effortless image that it makes. It is better than the Aspen FR30s for that. Just that kind of fireworks, that grand, huge, and they are a treat to hear for that, seriously. But for what's important to me, because I've gotten all my thrills out of this, in terms of musicality, in terms of just closing my eyes and enjoying the music, I'll take the Aspens. But anyway, that's not what he asked. Would it be better for a taller ceiling? Yes. And if we were actually using these anymore, it would be in a room with about 10 feet. And that does help, because even though what comes out of here is kind of in a long cone or a tube, it still, interferes with the ceiling. So yeah, it would be better in a higher thing, but we're not playing them. So thanks for the question. Okay, bye.